and welcome.
Hey, it's Grayden
back.
Joe. We're back. We've been away for 2 full weeks.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
seems like I can barely say Mayor's Update.
It's
been so long since we've done this together, and
I don't think we've ever had a 2-week hiatus before. That was our
not
first
2
one
in
in
a
our
row.
entire run.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
7.5 years,
It
or
was
whatever it is.
weird.
Right?
Weird on the Tuesday of last week. I was up at camp, and I was just like, I don't have to find a way to do Mayor's Update.
I was at the lake house going, geez, I guess I'll go sit outside. I don't have any Mayor's Update to do tonight. I could have done it. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I thought, we could have done this one, but then you would have been at camp.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's spotty internet up north, so
Right.
it would be like, bop, bop, bop.
Not my up north. You're
No,
up north.
you're, yeah.
Well, I had a fantastic family 2 weeks.
Yeah, good.
Ethan and Scarlett and grandchild Lily came from Edmonton for 2 weeks and they spent a week in the condo here while we were up north, and then they came and spent a whole week up north, and then I came back with them for this last weekend.
Lovely.
It was just great. Bubba, she cries every time I touch her. But that's happened with women my whole life. So, it's still working. Yeah.
Still got it?
The magic is there.
Yeah.
We have no council to talk about this week, but we've been away for 2 weeks. And boy, do we have upcoming events. And some of them are like tomorrow. Right? So let's start something.
Okay.
All right. Hey, and get your questions in. It's been 2 weeks since we've had questions. I think I can talk to you about some construction and some other stuff that's going on, but please. Ready, Set High School. This is a really unique one. August 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Ignite Youth Center. It's for students going into grade 9. It's an 8-week session to reach out. What is high school all about?
What is it all about?
Well, I'm not going to their sessions, but you could go. Movies in the park still carry on. SpongeBob, the movie, is this August 5th at 9 p.m. at Pinafore Park. Free swim coming up on the 6th.
Yep.
JC's Pool, sponsored by the Ignite Youth Center. So a few Ignite Youth Centers going on here.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The Puppy Parade is August 8th. Is that Saturday? Yes, I think so.
Wow.
JC's Pools, but that's not the Puppy Parade. That's the swim. Puppy Parade is at Pinafore Park. Donations are all for the new animal shelter, photo booth, prizes, vendors.
Yep.
A woofing good time. Right? Outdoor art experience, August 11th at Westlake Evans Park.
Yeah.
There was I think an art thing there today. I went by. There were people doing something, and I'm used to seeing this time of year the easels and right. So could have been, might not have been. And that is August the 11th for the outdoor art experience, 12:30 to 3:30. That was about when that would have been today too. So
okay.
The Westlake Evans Park, hosted by Steam Center. Make your own art print from upcycled material. Free event for all ages. Pop-up library van visit, August 12th, 2 to 4 p.m. at Pinafore Park. Get a library card, borrow books, sign up for summer reading club. Much more of their library. Again, in the world's most beautiful park, and not always at the library, but great work from our library staff. Elmer Fair's coming up on August 14th to 16th. I will be there helping with the opening ceremony.
Oh, very good.
Yes. Well-read and well-caffeinated August 14th, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. at Streamliners.
Yes.
An evening of storytelling through music with local singer-songwriters Lucy Morgan and Catherine Fisher. Improv night is also August the 14th, and I cannot be 4 places at once. 8 to 10 p.m. at the Princess Ave Playhouse, hosted by the Rail City Theater. Tickets are available. Get them ahead of time. If you don't, we want to make these things busy. How about the Canadian Raptor Conservatory? This is at Dalewood Conservation Area. See birds of prey up close. Learn about their role and how they do it. I was going to say, and then live music. No, that's another event that's written right below this. Live music at the Lockwood Patio. At the Lockwood Bookstore, August 15th, 3 to 5 p.m. Live music, shop for used and antique books. Drink some iced coffee and make friends.
Yeah.
Middle Makers at the St. Thomas Public Library. Create a fun craft and explore the library for ages 8 to 12. That's August 18th. 2 to 3 p.m. I will stop there and see, hey, anybody joining us who wants to say hi or have questions today?
Got a hello from Caps Off Brewing, so hello.
Hello, Caps Off Brewing.
Hope you guys are doing all well over there.
I spent one evening there last Thursday night or Friday. I don't know. One of them I was there for a couple of hours.
Yep.
Met all my old friends and had a great time. Yes.
I saw while I was away, they had this really fun event where they dressed up as annoying tourists and then went to all these other locations.
Well, how would you know? No.
They had binoculars and socks.
Did everybody call you
awkward shirts?
Americans?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having too much fun. I've been a bit of a tourist this summer, so it's been great.
Yeah.
Here we are, though. First week of August. This summer is starting to tip down,
by.
Isn't it?
It's flying by.
I always count September too, though. Although we're back into council, we've got 3 council meetings in September. The weather in September is far more summer-like than it is fall-like.
Yep.
And of course, Oktoberfest falls in September too. So September's a pretty busy month and can be very tourist-like.
It's heating up fast.
Yeah.
Got a mention from former councillor Steve Peters here saying Waterworks is our oldest and best park.
Oh, I said Pinafore, and he and I have gone back and forth on this a lot, and I always defer to Steve because I didn't go dig bottles out of the ground at Pinafore, but he used to do that at Waterworks Park. So I give him the benefit that he says Waterworks is better. I'll go with it.
Yeah, and
they are such great parks.
A lovely video. I think it was on St. Thomas Proud. It was posted with Waterworks and the wildflowers and the growth there that's come up. Where it was like a little bit rough around the edges at the beginning, but now everything's
it's really filled in over. And sometimes the first year our parks people do something like that, they go, well, gee, that's not all that attractive. But it grows in and it gets tighter. And of course the lily ponds and that thing at Waterworks is just great. And I had a great chat with Steve after I tried to find him, but he was out east.
Oh yeah.
And so we caught up last week for about an hour on the phone about his trip to the east and what's going on locally and what the last 3 months of this term looks like for this council and how busy he's been with the greenhouse growers.
Yes.
And boy, are they ever thankful to have someone like Steve leading that pack too. Right?
All right.
More?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Okay, I've got a free ice cream social happening August 19th at the Queso Station Boardwalk, sponsored by our MP, Andrew Lawton. Bring a non-perishable food item and trade it for ice cream.
Yep.
I like that idea.
It's a good way to do it.
It doesn't say you have to trade it. Please do your best, though. Come try ringette. Adult ringette, August 22nd, 1 to 2, the Joe Thornton Community Center. Come and try a new sport. You might find you love it. You meet other players and sign up for the upcoming season. Helmets, skates, and gloves are mandatory. So please, if you want to go try ringette, that's a great time to do it. Movie in the park, of course. August 28th is Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
Ooh. Jets in the park.
Yeah.
Berry Sweet Sip and Shop Market. August 29th, 5:30 to 9:30, Knights of Columbus. Enjoy a beverage and shop local vendors. They do a lot of little marketplaces now at the Columbus Hall. So way to go, guys. This is another place, kind of rotating place in town.
Yep. And another place that more markets are probably going to pop up if it goes ahead is the Hepburn Parkette.
Oh, as we get into the renovation, and it'll be a great place for a lot more pop-up. Right? Solid in the West End. Mystical and Magical Vendor Show, September 19th at the Columbus Hall. So again, Bridges to Better Business is sneaking up on us too.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
This Economic Development Corporation tourist group of ours. What weekend would Oktoberfest be?
It's the weekend right after that.
Yeah, I know. So let's put 2 huge events. This staff is incredible at how good they can do it, because they don't often say, let's make it easy for us. They say, let's put on the events on the weeks they should be on, and they fill our community's dance card, if you will. So way to go to tourism, economic development, and our Bridges to Better Businesses. September 24th at the St. Anne Center this year. If it wasn't there last year, I think it was. Maybe it was at the Railway Museum still last year.
Oh, it's the week after Oktoberfest then. Oktoberfest is on the 19th, I believe.
So either way, you go from one huge event into another huge event. I think you're right. The Oktoberfest is September 19th. That's not on my list of upcoming events.
October 19th.
Probably is just down here.
We mentioned it before. So
it's probably down the bottom. Other event, Bridges to Better Business also includes, of course, greatest food showcase in town, right? Live music including Ventura String Quartet and dueling pianos.
Yes, I love dueling pianos. I went to them in New York.
I've seen them in Vegas, and I've seen them at a couple of other, and they're great. Anyway, let's just say yes.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Usually good singing along too.
Yeah.
Ooh, what happened here? A Scotch tasting and dinner, October 2nd at the St. Thomas Curling Club. All right.
And are the renovations going to be all done by that point?
Well, that's why the Scotch, so you don't notice.
Whoa. Or is it
did I just say that? Sorry, we don't know.
We got a question about Ross Street. This is Leah Farrell saying, when are you fixing Ross Street?
What's broken on Ross Street?
They might be referencing some of the areas that have been covered over the puddles, but it's not. I was just on Ross. It wasn't too bad, but what?
We rebuilt Ross Street maybe only 4 years ago. Put in new curbs, sidewalks, new pavement. I don't know. Let us know.
Let us know what about Ross Street,
or touch customer service yourself and say fix this on Ross Street. Right? But we'll be happy to pass it on to.
All right. So, what else have you been up to over the past couple of weeks?
Well, again, just kind of family, and took all my computers and everything up north too. So there's more than one.
I took all my computers too, and my hard drives.
Zoom event, and more, right? And more than all the phone calls that come in. I did a number of there's a couple days where I did 2 or 3 press interviews in each of the 2 or 3 days about the Highway 3 opening, because I couldn't make it back for that. And I think Councillor Kohler and the Ontario
Minister of Transportation,
right?
About
that, getting that out. So a bunch of press releases, press conferences on that. Just so much else going on in our community. The Hiawatha piece, I did a couple of press on the affordable housing for seniors on Hiawatha, the completion or the very near completion of the Tiny Hope.
Yes.
And new families moving in and all outfitted and ready to go. Eastwood's affordable housing is moving people in. It takes a while to fill a building that big. What about Chestnut?
Is it over on Chestnut, that Eastwood housing?
No,
project?
It's off Wellington, by Eastwood Church.
Eastwood Church. Oh, okay.
85 units.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right. So talking to John McCurry about that, and they're so excited to get it done, and it's a huge project. But this man's a sucker for punishment. He said, "Find me a piece of land that will do another one like it." So the City of St. Thomas continues to look for how it can continue to grow housing. I see the where the fire was next to the transit building, the Rail City Loss is all filled in today. The trucks filling in with dirt and stuff there. Lots of interest in some of the empty buildings in the downtown. And boy, Steve, you'll like this one too. Boy, does that the front of the old Baskin Fabrics building ever look great. And
yes,
I mean, all of
the Beaver Block.
Oh, a great, now it's even back to better than what it was, but that iron cladding on top of Baskin Robbins, I've only ever known it as that. It's been at least as long as my whole time in town. Yeah. And you'll see the windows back all open and it looking like a piece of downtown.
But I encourage you to look at that carving of the beaver, because it looks like a cross between a beaver and a turtle. It's like the sculptor is like, I'm going to try and sculpt a beaver, even though I love turtles. He's kind of like, if you look at the mouth in particular.
But you are an artist, and you're suggesting someone else is having trouble with animals.
It was so curious to me. I was like, I wonder if that person's ever actually seen a beaver in their life. Or if it's like they're referencing a drawing from a drawing. It was like the 1800s,
You know where I saw 41 elephants the other day?
Where?
Caps off. There's a whole wall of Grayden elephants.
Yes, and
we kept saying, okay, look at the differences. If you stare, you actually can see some differences in some of them. Right?
Yeah.
So no fun intended about the beaver turtle. But
Yeah.
can it look enough like a groundhog? Maybe we have an alternative groundhog.
Honestly, it's so cool, Joe. It's
Okay.
like just looking at it, you're like, it's so fast.
I got to go down.
Zoomed in.
Got to go down there and cross the road, because you have to look at it from across the road, or you're too close to it to look.
Take your cell phone, zoom in, take a look.
All right.
But yeah, the arch show caps off. I've got. I'm going to put in the next installation probably next week.
Right.
For the section, and that'll be around a bunch of my travels in LA.
Well, you've got a lot of elephants, and people should own a Laing elephant.
They should. You want an affordable canvas art print, go to Caps Off. They're also one of our sponsors here on the show.
Yes.
Try their beverages, which are incredible, and also pick up an art print. Help support an artist.
Right.
Leah's saying,
yes,
I encourage you to drive it down again, which I just drove it. I drove it
today.
Every day
I come in that way. So.
I do. I haven't found anything that was too crazy, but that's me.
Now, I suggest that we redid Ross. We did Ross between Wellington and Talbot.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking further south on Ross, down
that's
by
the part
Pete
I was thinking about.
I will go that way home tonight. I will.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Because it is the topping was done the way they replace it, which we did a video about on the Beehive.
Right.
I was actually impressed with the way the Ross topping is held up.
Yeah.
So some of that was used in that small film there.
Yeah.
But Leah's saying, from Wellington to Hemlock. Yeah.
Okay. So now that's right. So it's a wonder I'm not hearing that from Chris or James. No,
I know.
right?
I know.
Okay. I'll drive it tonight and I'll pass it on to customer service. I don't know where it is on the list. You're going to see, and I know I promised this last year, and I'm not going to be the mayor next year, a few less major construction projects for the next couple of years. We think we're a little construction tired.
Yeah.
And we've got the big ones done. There's a couple of huge ones for next year. South Edgeware, from the one end to the other.
Yeah, and if you go to the city's Facebook page as well, they do a great job of announcing what's going on,
what's coming up,
what the stages are, where you can find more information.
There's a huge public meeting about South Edgeware's construction for next year. So if you're a tenant or somebody uses South Edgeware, we've got to put the large sewer pipes underneath that road to get all the way to the new Dale Ward wastewater treatment plant. And so that's part, and we've been holding off on South Edgeware's surface, and it is a corduroy road. It needs to be done.
Yep. Yeah. Got a question in from Diane. She's saying, when is Elma Street open, or when is it going to be done and open again?
It is substantially complete. I noticed today curbs are done, pavement, first level pavement's done. So that means everything under the road is done, at least from Talbot going out. Still some sidewalk work, and then of course there's sodding and grass planting that has to happen. I'm going to guess it's the 1st of August. By Labor Day, that project is substantially complete.
And if you're ever curious about that, there are reports that go to council from the engineering department, and they cover all those in detail in terms of like where the project's at, where it's going to go to completion. So even if you don't want to watch the whole council episode, what you do is you go to the agenda, and you can check out all that information in there.
You can get an update straight from the
fast track. Well, no, it's your fast track.
So
for council,
it comes out to me Fridays. Here's where we are on the Talbot Street and First Ave piece. Here's where we are in Elma. But it's available to you with whatever construction project's going on. Find it when it first starts. Find out the person leading the project, and they'll email you once a week with what they got done this week and what next week's work is.
And also in terms of like the projects that are coming up, where do they find that? If Leah's like, okay, when is Ross going to get done? Because there is a timeline.
There is a place on our website, but the website's kind of under construction right now too. We're trying to make it a simpler place to go. And Speak Up St. Thomas.
So if you could not do the roads and the website at the same time.
Well, quit driving on the website. It wouldn't be bumpy. Right? But there is a spot on our website of predicted years rebuild of any road in town, going out about 20 years. Right? So you can look. It doesn't actually hold to that 100%, but it gives an idea by priority when roads are. As we've built Yarmouth Yards and had to build a new wastewater plant and do a lot of in-ground piping, that's changed when certain roads got done. Because as we've explained on here before, we'd rather dig up a road and put new pipes in it and then put beautiful new pavement on it than the opposite. Put new pavement on, then dig that up 2 years later and put pipes underneath it. So we'd really sometimes change the order, not because that road's in any worse shape, but because the pipes under it need to be replaced before we do the paving piece.
Yeah. We've got a question in from May. Where can you go and see what the road work for Highway 3 will look like when done? And there's about 3 different sites that you've got to go to from the MTO, because they're the ones that are managing it. And you don't get a look of exactly what it's going to look like. You get some renderings here and there.
Well, it's look at all through town, from in Yarmouth Yards all the way to, let's say, Wellington Road at the far end. It's going to be a 4-lane highway. So you see where there's 2 lanes, and you can see where other 2 lanes can be, right? So that's what that piece is going to look like. Then there's a piece of kind of diagonal Highway 3 that cuts out Talbotville, cuts right over top where you used to live.
Where I used to live,
Right? So we'll say hi every time we drive.
That's right. As you go by, you can look over the patch of land where my house used to be,
And then it cuts behind Ugama's, misses downtown Talbotville, cuts behind Ugama's turkey farm, and joins Highway 4 kind of right near Amazon, because that's where the 4-lane section of Highway 4 already was. So they didn't have to build the 4-lane section there. So there's the piece from Highway 4 to meet by Wellington. Let's say I think they call it by Ron McNeil, and then the piece that cuts through St. Thomas.
Yeah, it's one of them is called like the twinning, Highway 3 twinning. And I've got there in one of the beehives. They're all listed there. I'm just searching that. That's what I'm looking at right here.
I thought we had done
I put every single website.
Where it shows it, right?
But, I'm just trying to find the latest one for you here. No, it's not that one, but there is one where we go through all that stuff and we put it all together. And there's more to come.
Yes.
But some of the renderings, you have to go to like Elgin County's council minutes, and that's the only place you can find the renderings for where the roundabout at Colonel Talbot will be, when that's where Highway 3 connects into Colonel Talbot.
Yes.
Up by the Amazon plant. And the same for there's going to be a bridge that goes over, I believe it is.
There's
Kettle
a bridge
Creek over there.
There is a bridge over Kettle Creek. Yes.
So they're making another bridge
because they twin the bridge so that there's 4 lanes. Right. There's 2 going over it now, and that's a fairly extensive bridge. Yeah,
a little bit. So you can, and then the rest of the ones you can find through St. Thomas, because they're whatever municipality they're in, that's where we're into council. Right. So that and right
the
now
twinning is in St. Thomas. The connection between that piece and the Colonel Talbot piece is in Elgin County, Southwold, almost 100%. And so that's how it's broken down, and it's broken down that way on purpose.
But that's the only place you can see the renderings as far as I'm aware right now. Otherwise, you on those websites, you can just look at kind of spaghetti line drawings, which is, you kind of
we've all seen a 4-lane highway before. It's going to look a lot like
similar to that. Right? But there's more coming.
Right.
Okay.
What else we got? Any other of these? I didn't get all the way through all the questions, so.
Oh, no, those are all the questions.
No, that's it. Okay.
Those are the questions there, Okay.
Right. Other neat things happening then? We did the music in the park. We did Downtown Oktoberfest, of course, September 19th. Prepare yourself and volunteer, please. We still could use some volunteers to help us with Oktoberfest. Free train rides, pop-up crafters, artisans, live music performances. We're going to tap two kegs, one earlier in the day and one later in the day, so that we a full Oktoberfest tradition. Right? Health Hut Wellness Expo, September 27th at the Queso Station. Local health resorts and businesses to help fuel your run. And then, good fit here, the Masco Railway City Road Races, again, September 27th at the Queso Station. That's why they're connected. The 5K, 10K, 21.1K, and the 1K Choo-Choo Challenge for kids in support of Big Brothers and Big Sisters in St. Thomas Elgin. More details and registration on the Road Races website or on the Big Brothers Big Sisters website.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I'm not doing bad. Considering we haven't done this for 2 weeks, I thought I'd stumble a lot more through.
After several years of doing it, yeah.
Well, I talk professionally. Don't try this at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any railway crossing updates from Steve Peters?
I don't have any. It's that time of year. I'm about to go to Amos. Steve, obviously Amos coming up in 2 weeks here in Ottawa, and I expect to meet CN there. And both there, they make a big deal about putting up a booth. So I go bug their government relations people and say, remember us where you are on
Love
this.
it.
So so that's I kind of been saving up AMO rather than doing anything on my vacation time this summer.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Julian, how are you?
Hi, Julian. Thanks for joining the show. Yeah, I've got a bunch of viewers on. I wasn't sure, after a 2-week hiatus.
I thought they would have all ditched us and went on to whatever other show there is.
Yeah. So thanks for sticking with us, folks. We have a great audience here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other things that are like. There's not a huge amount.
I'll give you that the Talbot Street construction is moving along well. It's a little bit behind. A couple of really hard rainstorms have really slowed it down. The Woodworth pumping station. Now you've done
it's coming
that's a long way down.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and it's coming along very well, but again, it's about a week behind. I think that's what I was told today. Elmo seems to be just about right on where it's supposed to be, but let's keep our eye on it. And I'm sorry, but I haven't been over to check the St. Catherine or the
St.
George one.
It looked like it was coming along really well. So it was last time I haven't checked it since I left.
So those are the more major construction this year.
And Pearl was the other one.
Well, yes, Pearl and that area. So, sorry, I've been out of town. I've been away.
It's like recalibrating.
But often, to ready for mayor's update or for ready for council, I go drive to where somebody's asked me a question about something. I had some questions about the new animal shelter, so I've got to get up there sometime this week.
It's open now. It's great.
Going,
there was an announcement that came out about that.
Well, and lots. So I was at Yarmouth Yards today, and it's just a flurry of construction on everybody's site, basically. So, and the finishing of the Yarmouth Yard subdivision itself, I think we'll see even some new signage shortly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not in the middle of a roundabout. It's a piece of nice artwork.
Yes.
As a signage for
wait till we can share that with everybody.
Yeah.
That's going to be
tease.
Great. Yeah. Oh, so good. Okay. Well,
are we there? Is it
we're
half
there.
An hour? Wow.
There's the bell right there.
Well, we've done it. Okay. Well, yes, here we are at City Hall. I just have to wait for the bell.
Just wait for the bell.
All right.
It's kind of being like school.
Yeah. Well, we miss you all, but we'll be back again next Tuesday from wherever we are. I'm planning to be here, I think.
Me too.
Because council is Monday night. And it's going to be a pretty large agenda because there's only one meeting in August.
So we got this one done, and then next week's, that's where we're going to be recalibrating. Everything's going to be coming in, answering all the questions. So stay tuned. Join us again.
See you then.
Take care, everybody.